I'm Joshua.
I'm Kenny.
We're with Urban Defense Institute, and today we're going to start our video series on the ATAX. The ATAX was a wilderness survival knife created by Ron Hood of Survival.com. They're put out by Tops Knives and still for sale through Karen Hood on Survival.com. They come complete with a video from Ron Hood explaining the uses of all the different tools here in a wilderness survival situation. But we've also been talking with Karen about doing a combatives course or a combative series on the ATAX. The ATAX has a lot of fantastic wilderness survival uses, but we also saw a lot of really good applications for combatives that can be used with an ATAX. Just the shape of it, the way that you hold it, different things like that give a lot of different options that can be used. This one right here, we brought out an actual ATAX just to show you, but we also have a couple of our trainers. We don't want to maim ourselves. Don't want to take off any limbs. So you'll be seeing us use those right there. Those were just blanks from Tops that we taped up, added the orange for safety. Anytime that you're going to use something that can be construed or maybe confused as the actual product, especially if it's a sharp object or if it's a practice firearm or anything like that, make sure to add orange. You always want to know that you're grabbing the safe version, because what you don't want to figure out that it's the actual knife by accidentally cutting your friend and your partner and having your workout end badly. Things that we'd like to discuss today about the ATAX is the benefits of it over, say, like a standard profile knife. With a standard profile knife, some of the things that you have to consider when using one of these is that you always have to turn the hand or reorient the knife for a reverse grip. Any of these kinds of things, if you want to come back up for your cut, you're having to turn. Everything is turning. You're always having to move the knife around and reconfigure it or reconfigure your wrist. The thing that we really like about the ATAX is you don't have that problem. I've got cutting regardless of which direction I'm going. I'm cutting, I've got forward grip, I've got reverse grip, I've got whatever I want. But I've also got the benefits of the reverse grip and its hooking power. If I come up like this with a cut here, I can still hook him and I can bring him down into play. Okay? I can use it to guide him. I can use it to hook a hand and still and cut.
Biceps, triceps.
Biceps. I can do a forward grip cut coming down, hook it, right? I can come back here. There's a lot of great options, but either way that we slice it, we've got, no pun intended, come a little closer. We've got forward grip, reverse grip, hooking, cutting, whatever we want. We don't have to reorient our hand. We can if we want to come down for something like this, so we can hook here, but we don't have to. We can do like this, so we can maybe come down here for a femoral cut or whatever. We've got all kinds of options that we can do with the directional cutting of this knife, and that's the cutting power of the ATAX.
All right, hi everybody. I'm Coach Ken. I'm with the Urban Defense Institute, UrbanDefenseInstitute.com. You can find us on Facebook. One of the questions that we've been asked is, in our series on the ATAX, of course, who the hell is going to be carrying this around and why? Well, of course, our primary focus is going to be the military. But if you're in a survival situation, you're out camping, you're out hiking, you might need the ATAX. If you have the ATAX on you, you can use it as a combative tool. Of course, if you get attacked by a bear, if you get attacked by a mountain lion, wolf, whatever, you'll be able to use the ATAX to defend yourself. But there was a scenario a few years ago. I believe this case is less than 10 years old. Serial killer, Joseph Duncan, I believe the guy's name was. And the case that got him caught, he abducted 2 children. He was caught at a Denny's, but prior to that, he had the kids hidden out deep in the woods on a campsite in Montana, I believe it was. So let's say you're a camper and you're a hiker, you have the ATAX on you, and you come across this psychotics campsite. There's a reason why you might need the ATAX. So it's always a a what if, but you should be prepared too as well. You take driver's training to learn how to drive. You know, you practice fire drills to make sure that you can get everybody out of the house safely, because you might catch on fire or something of that scenario. So it's totally not obscure that you might need this in a self-defense situation. Keep it real. Stay safe.